What's up everyone, Elmi here, and so about a week ago, me and my friend Lady Dino Crisis were talking about our favorite Resident Evil characters when we were talking about the CGI Resident Evil movies. When she asked me, do you have a favorite Resident Evil character, mine is a tie between Jill Valentine and Claire Redfield. And I said, what a coincidence, my three faves are Jill, Leon, and Claire. Definitely want to see the death battle between Leon Kennedy and Frank West when they post it. And she says, I assume you're going to do a reaction once that certain death battle comes out. And my reply was, you can count on it. And so, here we are. Gonna check out the death battle between Leon and Frank. Leon from Resident Evil and Frank from Dead Rising, for it's a franchise. And so, yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of both the games, but I was always more of a fan of Resident Evil. You know, it's just so much nostalgia behind that. And I remember first seeing the games when I was a little kid. You know, I was probably about 6 years old when I was introduced to Resident Evil 2 by one of the guys who babysat me. He had Resident Evil 2 on his N64. You know, I didn't play him, you know, because I was too young, but I watched him play him. And I remember my very first memory of Resident Evil games was seeing Claire going into the gun store and talking to the gun owner, saying that before I knew something was wrong, the entire town was infested with zombies. And then zombies bursting through the window, devouring him, and then she has to kill them, all the zombies. But I also love Dead Rising. You know, you just gotta love Dead Rising if you love zombie games. You know, I mean, I just love the whole concept of being trapped into a large area for a period of time. You could just spend that time saving people and killing zombies with just anything as a weapon. That's one of the things I love about it. It's just that you could use anything as a weapon, and I just love the combo weapons. You know, I mean, it's just so much I love about it. But I think it's going to be pretty awesome to see Leon and Frank just face each other off in a death battle. You know, and I'm a pretty big fan of death battle, and I have yet to make a death battle reaction video, so this ought to be good. So, without further ado, let's take a look at what happens when Leon and Kennedy and Frank West cross paths in death battle Leon versus Frank. Go.
Surviving the undead apocalypse takes grit, perseverance, and an army's worth of firepower. With all that and some luck, these two became experts in zombie fighting.
Leon Kennedy, the top cop and government agent in Resident Evil.
And Frank West, the backyard wrestling MacGyver of Dead Rising.
He is pretty like MacGyver.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, they're making it pixelated.
As a child, Leon Scott Kennedy's father instilled in him a strong sense of justice. Following in his footsteps, Leon joined the police force, determined to uncover the darkest riddles and uphold the law.
So, for his first ever assignment, he took the biggest challenge he could find.
Raccoon City.
Instead of picking an easy job like dishing out dastardly parking tickets, he was off to Raccoon City to investigate a bunch of mysterious murders.
His instincts were good, perhaps too good. Officer Kennedy wound up choosing the most challenging and dangerous assignment he possibly could have.
Yeah, turns out Trash Panda Town was due for a big old zombie outbreak, and Leon got stuck in the middle. How's that for hazing the rookie?
He wasn't a rookie for long. After
37.
fending off the zombie threat and even taking a bullet
from the grassy knoll,
Leon was recruited by the American government as a special agent, bodyguard, and their go-to specialist for apocalyptic events.
In all cases, the people that are bitten become infected themselves and go on to attack others. The only way to stop the spread of infection is to destroy the infectee's brains. Shoot them in the head.
I love that movie.
His training at the police academy turned him into a pretty tough guy. But as a special agent, he became unstoppable.
All thanks to his extensive firearms training, extreme driving tests, and the study of tactical response scenarios.
Guess what martial art they teach American Secret Service members? A traitorous Russian one called Sistema. And Leon is an expert.
I've heard of that one.
Sistema is a free-form martial art focusing on disabling targets via pressure points and joints.
Mm-hmm.
While not specifically lethal on its own, Sistema also involves quite a lot of training with knives and firearms.
That it does.
Because I don't think fists would be enough to take on monsters like the tyrants, skinless dogs, and... Is that Gene Simmons?
Right. Bioorganic weapons, or BOWs, were far tougher than your ordinary run-of-the-mill zombie. Thankfully, Leon has the weaponry to take them on.
He's efficient with just about any kind of gun, but like me, he loves carrying around his favorites, including the Silver Ghost, a unique pistol specifically designed for him.
I love Resident Evil 4.
Modified 50 caliber Desert Eagle Magnum, a gift from his father. Lucky bastard. All I ever got from my dad was a sore cheek.
While he has no problem dual-wielding handguns, Leon is extremely proficient in dealing damage with heavier weapons, such as the M203 grenade launcher or his ludicrous rocket launcher special.
This red-tipped wrecker of an RPG is
far
more powerful than an ordinary propelled grenade. The gun itself looks similar to a classic RPG-7 model, first used as an anti-tank weapon by the Soviet Union. Since the red grenade is so deadly, it's probably a thermobaric explosive booster, which can launch over 600 feet for a 60-foot wide explosion. That's more than enough to take down one of those bow wows.
Yeah, that is
Leon
tough.
has plenty of experience with hand grenades, rifles, flamethrowers, etc., but one weapon stands above them all: his knife.
Krauser.
Oh yeah, Leon's combat knife is way more than some plain old red cutter. He's practically magic when it comes to his skill with a knife. And if he gets hit, he'll be fine. Probably.
Yeah, Krauser was tough.
He's wearing lightweight level 3 tactical body armor, which can stop bullets from a magnum and even some rifles. If he does take a hit, he's carrying some healing herbs, which he can also take a hit from, if you know what I'm saying.
He's not snorting drugs, Boomstick. Healing herbs have a history of being applied as aerosol spray or ground up within paper.
I make jokes about that too.
Leon became the government's numero uno answer to all their zombie problems. He was stopping outbreaks all over the world. He had to pull off some awesome feats to do it. He even had to make some horrible sacrifices along the way. Like that poor Ducati.
Leon is strong enough to crush a skull or even force open the jaws of a giant infected shark. The shark appears to be similar in size to a great white, which has a bite strength of nearly 2 tons of force.
That shit's crazy! And speaking of which, let's talk a little bit about Leon's relationship with boulders.
Oh, I remember doing this.
With what?
Boulders! You know, they're like really big rocks.
Zelda?
You know that. Well, he fought Chris Redfield to a standstill, the famous boulder puncher himself. And while Leon
that was so ridiculous.
Chris's brute strength, he did push over this giant rock with a little help.
Leon is pretty quick too. He's dodged bullets, a moving laser grid, and even outraced this tyrant, which, according to the Inside of Biohazard guide, could run up to 43 miles per hour.
He's even thrown his trusty knife fast enough that this creepy guy didn't even react until...
The average time for a person to perceive and react to movement is 1/4 of a second. Leon
Sounds about
appears
right.
to be about 30 feet away from his target Salazar here, meaning he threw his knife around 80 miles per hour.
That's impossible.
The average speed for most world-class knife throwers is only 35 miles per hour.
I could never do that.
More than double that.
Props to that knife thrower.
Leon is tough, having survived blows from various large and burly BOWs. He even matched the strength of Umbrella agent Jack Krauser. Krauser was strong enough to perform a 30-foot vertical jump. Generally, men can pull off a 2-foot vertical jump at most, making Krauser potentially 15 times stronger than the average.
Oh yeah, he had to be superhuman.
Point, let's just say that Leon is basically superhuman. It's like he has 0 weaknesses.
Au contraire, Boomstick, Leon has his fair share of baggage. He's pretty gullible, oftentimes tricked by those wilier than himself.
Oh yeah, Ada.
Is it just me, or does everybody always ignore what I say?
Like her? You think he just might be trying to get laid? Lord knows I've done a few dumb things
Could
on
be.
that quest. I don't know about his chances, though, rocking that hairdo.
But after more than 15 years of nightmarish catastrophes, Leon's mental state has become more fragile and more reliant on alcohol.
Ah, you and me both, pal. He always needs a little chaos in his life, and when it comes down to it, that's what makes him such a friggin' badass.
That it does.
Try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
Leon. Oh, here we go, Frank.
Upon first impression, Frank West seems to just be your average journalist, but he's far more than that.
I'll say, he's covered wars, you know.
As a photojournalist, Frank will regularly
He's
go
52?
far beyond the call of duty to uncover his next big scoop. It was this ironclad
The president?
determination which led him
How does
to
he get
a
away
ball
with
in
sucker
the
punching the
town of
president?
Willamette, Colorado, where he found the zombie apocalypse.
What? Did you just say zombies?
What breaks down bound to rough up dozens of zombies every now and then. And with his wrestling history and battlefield experience, he's got the skills to do it.
Despite never having fired a gun at another person before Willamette, Frank discovered he's a natural when it comes to firearms.
He's handy with all sorts of guns, like pistols, shotguns, machine guns, and a beautiful minigun. Oh, I love it. He's even got a silver ghost, a unique pistol specifically designed for government agent Leon. Hey, wait a minute.
But bullets can only last so long against a never-ending zombie horde, so Frank was forced to improvise.
And thanks to being in a shopping mall, he had plenty of options.
Yeah, that was like
obvious choices like sledgehammers, baseball bats, and chainsaws to out-of-the-box picks like shampoo, lipstick, lawnmowers, and a shopping cart. Frank has an uncanny ability to effectively weaponize.
I always love all these combo weapons.
Garbage, toys, food, you name it. This guy does not overlook anything's death-dealing potential. He even uses his camera flash as a weapon.
His primary camera appears to be a Nikon D100, which has a flash color temperature of 6000 K, or crystal light. When used up close, it's nearly as effective on the eyes as a flashbang grenade.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's pretty bright.
Zombie horde with flying colors. His next step was obvious. Profit from it.
He became famous overnight. He was named the Hero of Willamette, hosted a TV show, and scored all sorts of endorsements.
His love of using baseball bats to smash zombie skulls in even landed him a great commercial deal with Deadwood Pro Baseball. Damn, so he's making tons of money off of killing people. My dream.
I know, right? All these zombies were technically people once, so when you really think about it, this whole situation is pretty
freaking awesome!
Yep, gets famous from mass murder.
Buddy. You earned it.
Anyway, fame is a fickle
his
business,
downfall.
And it wasn't long until Frank's 15 minutes of fame were cut short. He eventually became a college teacher, but not before several more encounters with the undead kind.
And the more he fought him, the more creative he got about it.
Frank's greatest asset is his impressive ingenuity. With nothing but his blood, sweat, and tears,
and a shitload of duct tape,
Frank perfected the art of combination weapons.
Like the paddle saw, where he took a kayak paddle and strapped
I
on
love
a
that
couple
thing.
chainsaws for a rip-roaring good time.
The electric crusher is an invention combining the power of
That's one of my favorite weapons ever, the electric crusher.
Crafting a Mjolnir for mortal.
The Blitzkrieg is a freaking wheelchair,
Oh,
powered by
yeah.
a car battery, firing machine guns all over the place. Stephen Hawking could have even beat death with that.
He can make a laser sword by sticking a gem into a flashlight. Don't ask me how.
And the Reaper is the unholy union of sickle and samurai sword. Wow, and all that is just scratching the surface. He's even got combo vehicles, like the exosuit.
That's a suit made of slurping machines.
Which shoots ice tornadoes? Talk about cool, pun intended.
Yeah, that was like one of the best things of the game, the
Frank has used an
tornado
arcade
twister.
machine to miraculously copy some of the powers of fellow Capcom characters.
Dante was the best one.
Frankie.
No, he's not magic. These powers come directly from costumes most commonly obtained from the machine. For example, he can don Ryu's ki to perform hurricane kicks, or Mega Man X's armor complete with a Mega Buster.
Oh, yeah.
You are what you wear. Speaking of costume changes, sadly, Frank eventually was fought by zombies and wound up becoming another mindless slave of the undead horde. But it's okay. He got better.
Frank has pulled off a lot of impressive feats. Despite having little formal training aside from maybe a 3-day combat journalist crash course, he's killed hundreds, maybe thousands.
No, he's
of
killed
zombies,
thousands. Are you
giving
kidding
him
me?
one of
He's
the
killed
highest
hundreds.
body counts in video game history.
He's really strong too. He can pull a zombie's limbs and head off no problem. And in the exosuit, he's pushed around a 2-ton car.
He's tough enough to survive long falls and devastating helicopter crashes with little issues. And he's quick enough to catch up to and board a train moving 15 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. He can even hop off zombies' heads like a ninja so well that the zombies barely even notice.
Wait, they don't notice that he's literally
zombies don't know,
jumping off their
are
heads?
kind of dumb,
How
so.
the hell does he pull that off?
Very careful. But Frank has fought more than just mindless zombies.
Oh,
Yeah, like some
the
crazy
psychos.
clowns with chainsaws and a freeze gun, and plenty of other psychomaniacs.
Oh, this guy. This guy was
Including
insane.
Lance Corporal Calder, the world's first intelligent soldier zombie.
Also, I think it's important to note many of these feats were performed in a span of 72 hours with no sleep or rest.
Oh, from the first game,
According to
right.
a study on sleep deprivation in 2010, an average human's physical and mental health begins to severely deteriorate after 36 hours of no sleep, resulting in disorientation and even hallucinations.
And here I thought heavy
Patience.
drinking was the only way to legally hallucinate. Well, time to binge Netflix until I trip balls.
Whether by inhuman stamina or just a shit ton of adrenaline, Frank was in peak condition for twice as long as he should have been.
There's that journalist determination again. Sure, he may be a bit of a self-serving asshole, but he's pulled off the impossible more than once, even when he got into his 50s.
Once a survivor, always a survivor.
Snap your very own disposable, digi-cheap disposable camera. It's fantastic. I mean it. Seriously. I need a raise.
Sure you do, Frank. Oh,
Alright, the
man.
combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, let me tell you about how you can be the MacGyver of the kitchen.
That's right.
Ah, pasta. I do love pasta. Oh, Blue Apron. I thought of trying this. So we get a discount from this? Alright. Oh. God, that's making me hungry right now. Commercials always have a way of making these things look good, don't they?
By now, you're probably shouting at your screen, where do I sign up? Well, Blue Apron is treating Death Battle viewers to $30 off your first order if you visit blueapron.com/battle. So check out this week's menu and get your $30 off at blueapron.com/battle. But right now, it's time for a Death Battle!
Here, I just want, before they start this, I just want to say my money's on Leon. You know, because he's had, you know, so much experience, you know, someone like, I mean, yeah, Frank West has killed a whole lot of zombies. You know, probably, for all I know, I think he's killed a whole lot more than Leon. But, I mean, I think he has, like, more experience and much better training in combat compared to Frank West. I mean, he's a government agent, you know? I mean, he's handled so many apocalyptic situations, and, you know, I just think he stands a better chance. But, I mean, that's just my opinion. But, all right, let's let the death battle commence.
With evacuation complete, state officials are prioritizing outbreak containment. Yet there are still reports of looters within the city. Who knows what these people think is worth braving certain doom to get?
Sweet! Just what I was looking for.
What are you doing?
No one's supposed to be here.
Never stopped me before, pal.
Kick his ass, Leon. Come on. Oh!
Seeing a flash, buddy.
Oh. The zombies want in on this. Get your gun, Leon, fast. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Oh man. So now that they're fighting each other, they have to fight zombies at the same time. Alright, I like this. Can't say I'm surprised that Leon is really taking a beating on this.
You can't keep up with me.
Wanna bet? I've covered wars, you know.
Of course you would say that, Frank. Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's nice, bud.
Dodge it, Leon. That works too. Oh. Well, I've never seen Leon fight Mega Man, so... Oh, okay. Oh, come on, yeah, Leon, get up.
you. Why don't you chill out?
Just don't make him as many freeze puns as Arnold Schwarzenegger did in Batman and Robin. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh man.
It was ice fighting with you, buddy.
Come on, Leon. That's it? All right.
Frank won't be coming back from the dead this time.
Frank's cheeky strategies and endlessly creative arsenal certainly put up a good fight. But in the end, Leon just had him beat in nearly every other category.
Frank was one tough cookie, but Leon's superhuman abilities were just more impressive. Frank's pushed a 2-ton car, right?
Yes, which is similar to Leon holding back the shark's 2-ton biting force. But his boulder feat was much more impressive. By comparing the boulder's size to Leon, it appears to have weighed around 9 tons at minimum.
Whoa.
While Leon did have help pushing it, even half of 9 tons is much heavier than anything Frank's lifted or pushed.
Leon and Frank seemed equally tough, but Leon was definitely quicker. Bullet timing, laser dodging, and hell, Leon's speed and precision with his knife on its own is more impressive than any speed feat Frank's got.
But in the end, the most important question was whether or not Leon could cope with Frank's insane weaponry and unpredictable creativity.
But Leon's seen plenty of crazy shit in his career, and fought lots of surprising and off-putting monsters.
That he
His years
has.
of formal training and more consistent combat records certainly lent him the experience needed to win. He's survived numerous battles with enemies powerful enough to one-shot him, and he's shown plenty of creative strategy and critical thinking mid-fight.
Like when he fought Tyrant Glenn, using momentum from his own injuries and throwing a friggin' motorcycle through the air.
Yeah.
Leon was just too fast, too strong, too experienced, and too badass. He was frankly on his game.
The winner is Leon Kennedy.
Oh, all right. That ended like the way I was hoping it would. I mean, like I said, they pretty much summed up why I thought Leon would win. You know, before I saw this, before I saw the battle, because Leon has been through has achieved so much when it comes to people who are stronger, who were stronger than him. Whenever it's a superhuman or if it was a BOW, Leon always has a way of pulling it off. I mean. And he's fought enemies that were way stronger than the enemies that Frank West had fought. So I just knew Leon had this in the bag. Yeah, but don't get me wrong, love Dead Rising, like Frank West, but I always thought that Leon would be the stronger one compared to Frank West. But yeah, this was an epic battle. And I just want to give a shout out to all the people that have been giving me suggestions for these videos, like Lady Dino Crisis, Kane Hodder Gaming 22, Billy Mount, Hero Brian Carr. I just want to thank you all, and happy Memorial Day, everybody. So, hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to the death battle, Leon Kennedy versus Frank West. Hit that like button if you did, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any suggestions of what I should check out next, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Fireball.